Copy a paragraph from Claude into a plain text box. The formatting disappears, and file metadata can disappear too. But text from supported new Claude models can carry an invisible mark with the words. It is not a hidden Unicode character, a visible label, or a secret phrase. The mark lives in a pattern of ordinary word choices. This rollout arrived alongside the European Union's new transparency rules. Article 50 obligations became applicable on the 2nd of August, 2026. By the end of July, about 190 organizations had signed the Voluntary Transparency Code, including Anthropic. In the next few minutes, you will see how the sampling changes, how a detector scores the result, and where that evidence breaks down. Start with the normal generator. At every step, the model assigns probabilities to possible next tokens, based on the text so far. For the weather today was cold and both overcast and gray may be sensible, while sugary is not. A sampler then uses randomness to choose from that probability distribution. The exact numbers on screen are only an illustration. Anthropic has not published this prompt's production probabilities. That ordinary sampling step is where the watermark fits. A SynthID-style watermark keeps the same basic model distribution, but changes the source of randomness used during sampling. Recent context and a watermark key produce a fresh seed for each step. The sampler uses that seed while choosing among plausible candidates. The research system described in Nature can use tournament sampling, or sampled candidates compete through keyed scoring rounds. This is sampling time behavior, not a tag pasted onto finished text, and it adds no extra output tokens. One choice proves nothing. Across many open choices, though, the selected tokens become correlated with the key-derived seeds. That accumulating correlation is the visual aha, same plausible words, different dice. A detector holding the matching key recomputes the seeds from the text and measures those correlations. It combines the weak signals into a score and compares that score with a threshold. Longer passages usually offer more evidence, short passages leave the detector with less information. A positive result means Claude was likely involved at some point. It does not prove Claude authored every idea or word, and it says nothing about ownership. Anthropic says a detection API is coming, but its production key, thresholds, and implementation details are not public. Now test the boundary. Long, varied prose gives the system many low-stakes choices, so evidence can accumulate. After 2 + 2 =, the useful continuation is 4, there is no equally good alternative to nudge. Code, factual passages, and light proofreading often have the same problem, too few free choices. Heavy rewriting can remove the pattern, while light editing may leave some of it intact. So, no mark detected does not mean human written. Claude uses a separate path for supported files. Text carries a statistical watermark inside word choices. Supported images and other files can carry cryptographically signed C2PA provenance metadata attached to the file. That metadata can be stripped by conversion, resaving, or screenshots, so do not confuse it with the text signal. The mechanism is simple to remember: a model distribution, context plus key, a changed random draw, and a score built over many tokens. Treat a positive mark as evidence of likely Claude involvement, and an absent mark as inconclusive. Preserve original text and file metadata when provenance matters. For more practical AI training, visit tertiary courses, and subscribe for the next technical explainer.